Good morning. I want to welcome my new class at Hallmark. I don't know if you've had many of your instructors give little lessons while they're riding a motorcycle through Big Bend National Park, but I thought I would shoot this little video for you this morning while I'm on my way back to San Antonio and talk about some of the important concepts that we're going to be learning over the next 8 weeks. Now, you've heard a lot about character, and you're going to hear a lot about character as long as you're at Hallmark. All of Hallmark's curriculum is built around character. And what we want to do is to expand on that word that for some people may not mean that much. And so Hallmark has broken character down into 7 specific character traits. So the 7 Hallmark character traits, and I'm going to see if I can remember these as I'm riding on my motorcycle, because I can't look at notes. And I want to challenge you to do the same thing, not necessarily on a motorcycle, but to be able to spontaneously recite the 7 traits out of your memory. So the first is integrity. The second is communication. The third is agility. The fourth is leadership. The fifth is dependability. The sixth is servant leadership, being a good servant, and the 7th is stewardship. And we'll break those down over the next few weeks and talk more about them. But let me tell you just a little bit about why it's so important and why you'll hear this repeated over and over and over again. First of all, this is what the companies are telling us they want in employees, more than skill or knowledge, which of course they want. But the primary thing they want is character. They want more than just skilled employees. They want good employees. They want good people. And so they've told us that they want us to do whatever we can to try to teach these character traits. So the first reason, in my opinion, that we should learn them and try to internalize them is because it's just the right thing to do. But a secondary reason might be more in terms of our own self-interest. And I want to talk a little bit about the importance of your reputation. Because our reputation is everything if we want to be successful in this world. And there will be many conversations about you over your career that you will never know took place. And those conversations might very well be controlling the path of your career. Here's what I mean by that. A couple of managers are talking about their employees, and inevitably one will say, "So what do you think about so-and-so?" And the other manager might say, without using the character trait labels, something like, "Well, you know, he or she is really smart, really knows their stuff, but you know, they're not very dependable. They don't show up for work a lot. They're late. I really can't count on them to do what they say they're going to do." That's a very crucial conversation. And it's possible that one conversation might knock you out of the game, and you'll never know it took place. Or the conversation might be, "So what do you think about so-and-so?" The response is, "Yeah, well, he's a good employee. Doesn't communicate very well, though. Never speaks up in meetings. Have a hard time understanding what he or she is trying to get across when they come into my office and want to talk to me." So these are some things that really could make a difference in your career. And so our challenge over the next 8 weeks is not only to learn about these, but to try to internalize them as much as possible. So I want you to each week, and we'll have a character trait that's highlighted each week. I want to challenge you to look for specific examples of how that character trait is revealed in either your behavior or someone else's behavior. I want to challenge you to increase your awareness of these character traits. Because the only way we know that a person possesses these character traits is not because they tell us, it's because they show us. We see it in their behavior, and we see it consistently in their behavior. So I want us to start a conversation over the next 8 weeks about some ways that we can make all of these character traits visible in our behavior on a consistent basis. And I'm looking forward to having those conversations with you, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and we're going to learn together. So thank you very much for sticking with this video, and I'll talk to you again the next time.